So because of the stories, because they didn't have stained glass windows, and this is part of the oldest part of the church, and Whalley used to be called Whalley. I'm constantly looking for fish and I'm constantly looking for whales. So I think I found us a fish on the oldest part of the abbey now. Now I've just come down today to photograph this stone because it is quite a spectacular fish stone. You can see the eye quite clearly. But as I'm looking now and I'm reading it like a story, I can see another fish there. Can you see with the mouth, the eye? Now that's like a salmon. Okay. And then perhaps we've got another one here with an eye coming up. Then we've got a tail, possibly another fish there. Okay, so there was playing with stone because the new stones do not lie. Right, so what I've just noticed now, and I don't know whether any of you have noticed this or not, but we've got a whale. See where the ivy's coming down. So there's the head of the whale. There's a mouth because it's cut into it. Then, so we've got the whale there with the mouth, the eye. The eye, that is where I love it. Nature is taking, it's reclaiming the whale, the story of the whale. Oh, we can't have that. Right. You see, if we allow this to happen, that ivy is going to really just demolish that eye. Let's just take that off for a minute. Just want to make my point. Sorry, ivy. Right, so there's the whale's eye. Let's take that out. Come out. I hate doing this to live things, but I need to make my point. So there's the eye. There's the mouth. Okay, we've got some creative marks there made by man for some fun. You know, this is the graffiti of the day. What have we got here? We've got something here. Something there, that. It's got a fish inside. It's like he's eating the body of a fish or something. He's going catching that fish, isn't he? The whale is catching that fish. Right, so we've got the whale going down with his mouth in his body, and inside that body we've got another fish there. Can you see? Because he's eating the fish and his body is becoming the fish. What did Jesus say? Anyway. Right. So we've got another fish there. That is a beautiful fish. And so we've got the body of the whale. Absolutely beautiful. And it is a story. And look at that salmon's eye. Look at that. I need to just photograph this before. And it is, that salmon is part of the whale's nose. Can you see how clever that is? Can you see how clever that is? Absolutely amazing. These were the graffiti artists of the day. In stone, set in stone, absolutely amazing. These were the masons. This is what masonry is about, not control. I'm not going into the politics of it all. I know there's just as much corruption in the church as what there is outside of the church. But this is these are the stories that those what built these places was telling you. And 400 years later, or whatever, how old it is. How old is it? It's more than 400 years, isn't it? I'll have to get the dates. but they certainly need looking at. These stories need looking at. And celebrating those who pick these stones up, carve these stones and set them in these walls for future generations to read. Absolutely beautiful. So I'm going now.